Hello, WCR Capital City Chapter. I'm here today with Michelle DeRoos, our WCR Chapter President. And Michelle and I just got back from Washington, D.C., and we thought it would be fun to kind of do an interview style to go through one of our topics, majoring in the majors. So this is a segment that basically says that all leaders are forever evolving. And today Michelle and I are going to talk about different segments of the market. Michelle, is there one segment of the market that comes to mind when you think of building your business?
Sure. You know, first-time home buyers is never going to go away. There will always be people that are needing to buy a home. So one of the things as real estate agents, we say, how much of your business do you want to be new homeowners? And if so, you have to consider the processes a little bit differently than maybe other market segments. For instance, they're going to need a lot of hand-holding, a lot of communication, and your processes need to be really dialed in to be able to service them and let them know each step of the way.
Absolutely. Taking the guesswork out of it for them
Sure.
Is definitely a huge thing. So what about international business? We heard the comment being made that the U.S. is on sale. What are your thoughts?
Well, it is. We heard the same thing in D.C., is that the U.S. is on sale, and it's going to be just a period of time, and they talked about a 7 to 10 year window. And so, as agents, is that appeal to you? Are you interested in looking at international designation? I personally am, and I'm going to pursue that. And what that would look like is maybe referring out to, South America. People are moving, and you're going to refer business back to them. So not only is it referral based, it also might be a specific culture. And if that's the case, then you really need to learn about that culture. Do they shake hands? Do you get a gift? Do you bow? Does the man, handle the transaction more than the female? So, or is it a family affair? I mean, it's really important. So if you want to be more specific, dial that in, and you learn that with your international designation.
Absolutely. And with Micron and HP being a big part of our local market, I think definitely addressing those international ties is super important.
Sure.
So how about new construction? So, as some agents focus specifically on new construction, as an agent that has more of a general focus, what are your thoughts on new construction?
Well, again, new construction kind of ebbs and flows depending on how strong the economy is. But for me, I have been a new construction or a listing agent, but I right now am focusing more on the buyer and a traditional residential resale. So I make sure that I have really strong partners and I know the builders out there so that I can do new construction and basically share the nuts and bolts of the new construction process, beginning to the end, and so stepping them through that. I'm not an agent that just says, oh, here's the builder, I'm gone. No, I'm being a part of the process the whole way through to make sure that they're taken care of.
I love it. I love it. So investors, what are your thoughts on investors? So oftentimes they say that they don't care how much the property is, they just want it to pencil. So when dealing with an investor segment, what comes to mind?
Well, again, you have to really look, are you a person that can handle that segmentation, because they are very different than a traditional sale. They're going to want pushing the pencil, making sure that the numbers line out. They want to get to be the first there on the market. Are they going to be competing with a lot of other, retail pricing versus wholesale pricing? They're going to want strong communication, not necessarily a lot of hand-holding, and they want to be first on the spot. So if you're an agent that can do that and you find thrill in that, then I'd say I really encourage you to become a really strong investor agent.
So second, or last, I want to wrap up with the 55-plus community. So I'm seeing that there's a lot of baby boomers, let's say from California, that are moving up here locally. They're not coming here with jobs, but they're coming here for the quality of life. So when you're looking at, I guess they want to call it the senior market, what comes to mind for you?
Well, a couple things. You're right with the baby boomers, but we really have, within that senior market, you've got about 3 other different demographic or market segmentations. You've got people that have come from the Depression, you're people that are coming out from the baby boomer or the, I want to say the Grateful Dead era or the Woodstock era.
The Grateful Dead era.
Well, Woodstock era. And they all have very different needs. I mean, if you're talking about baby boomers, they're very comfortable in making decisions and they know what they want. The Depression era seniors, a little different. They want to be, their hands holded along the way. So the senior residential specialist designation is really, really good, and I would ask you to consider taking that, because it really breaks down those segmentations and the type of questions you need to ask and the processes you need to put in place, because it doesn't all fit all. You
Right.
have to really break it down, and you have to know, and you also have to know, have a lot of resources in place so that you can actually go out into the community and help them get the questions answered.
Yeah, being solution-oriented.
Solution-oriented.
I want to end on this note. So we become what we think about. So, you know, you can't be all things to all people, but breaking down your market, being true to yourself, and keeping yourself on track is super important. So thanks for checking out our video. We'll see you at next month's meeting.
Take care.
Bye.